Hi everyone, welcome to FOREX Trading Empire YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be doing a trade review on a trade which was executed on USDJPY, and the trade was posted in my own personal Signal group, which if you're interested to join the Signal group, you can check the link in the description. You chat me up directly from my Telegram profile to have access to the Signal group. Before I start, make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So on the daily time frame of USDJPY, which the analysis of what I was anticipating price to do started on Monday, because on Friday price traded lower, traded back to this daily fair value gap, took out this previous candle's high, which was on Thursday's high, created a swing high, created to the daily fair value gap. Now, I wasn't anticipating price to respect this fair value gap to go for this high because I'm mostly looking for a discount price to go for this open week gap. So I was looking for price to trade lower down to this open week gap and to this order block. That was my personal bias going in. Now, this is based off experience because in most of the video in the 2025 mentorship program, I talked about you looking for price to respect the daily fair value gap because this is supposed to be a swing low to a swing high. Now, because there's a gap in price and price did not fill this gap in any form, you can see the gap is still fully open and the chances of price trading lower to that gap. And it was well aligned with the dollar index. So looking for lower prices to this gap was my intention looking at price this week. Now, on Friday, price traded lower, left this other block, which this candle is another block because price used it in a change of delivery from this uptrend down to this downtrend, trading back to the daily fair value gap. Monday, price retraced to the other block. On Tuesday, price formed a CRT, took out Monday's high, retraced back to the range. Now, this is another clear indication on where you should anticipate a complete reversal to run. Your first target should be Friday's low, and your overall target should be price to trade to the daily fair value gap and to the other block, which was the target going in this week. On Tuesday, price took at the high, traded back to the range from the CRT. On Thursday, looking for lower prices, your target should be Friday's low. And on Friday, price led to the other block. Now, Wednesday and Thursday was one of the high chances of you looking for a sell within that price range, which that was the right time for me to look for my entry after seeing a confirmation candle, which was on Tuesday, seeing this reversal on Tuesday after running Monday's high. That gave me the clear indication of me anticipating lower prices for price to fill in the daily fair value gap, which was my first target to see a complete fill of this daily fair value gap. And if price was to keep on trading lower, my next drawn liquidity should be the new week opening gap and the other block. So this is a breakers block, but you can still call it another block. Because it's a breakers block, it took out this swing low, sell side liquidity, expanding higher. The most sensitive part of it should be the opening price of this candle. So the opening price of this candle should be the most sensitive part in this area to see price trade higher. Now, going in next week, today's Friday, going in next week, there might be a reversal trading higher and you see price go for this high and this high. But for a complete reversal, anticipating a complete reversal next week should be a bias that I need to see the lower time frame align with that idea before looking for higher prices. But this video is to show you the example on why I took the sell and my target, the daily fair value gap low, to fill in this daily fair value gap and the other block. Now, this trade idea was posted in the YouTube community, the before and after of when I set my entry and after price traded to my full TP, which I explained that I'll be posting a trade review, which is today on Saturday. So let's go down to lower time frame and look at price from on Monday after price took out Monday's high. Look at all the chances of you taking an advantage of this setup, trading lower to the other block and to the new week opening gap. On the 1 hour time frame, you can see Tuesday trade higher, took out Monday's high, did a 1 hour shift in structure. Now, this 1 hour shifting structure is aligned with the CRT, running out Monday's high, trading back to the range, and closing inside the range. Now, this is your first entry. You can either use the 1 hour fair value gap or you can use the order block. Whatever area you choose to use, just pick one because there might be some cases where the order block will give you an advantage when it comes to high risk to reward, or there's another chance where the fair value gap will give you an early execution without you missing the trade. Because I missed the first entry, my entry level was at the other block. Price traded close to the other block but did not trade to the other block. Stopped at the 1 hour fair value gap, traded lower, created another order block before trading below the new week opening gap. Price traded below the new week opening gap. Now the price is below the new week opening gap. If price were to respect this new week opening gap as an inversion point of interest, then price should respect this order block. This was my initial trade, which was used for the example and which was posted in the signal group. This was the trade idea. And my target is to see price fill in the daily fair value gap completely. Price respected the other block, traded lower, retraced back and retest back to the other block before trading lower. On Thursday, price traded back to this other block, respected this other block that gave out the last move trading lower to the daily order block. Now my initial trade was this entry, top at the high, and my take profit at the daily fair value gap for price to fill in the daily fair value gap completely and price related to my full target on Thursday after retracing back to this other block, which was a re-entry for me. I did take a re-entry from here, extending my target to the daily fair value gap, but took out half of my position as soon as price filled in the daily fair value gap. So my full take profit was at the daily order block, which you can see price traded to daily order block before on Friday. On Friday, price respected the new week opening gap, did a shift in structure. Now, going into next week, I'll be looking on how price keeps on this trend. If you were to reverse higher, then I'll be looking for higher prices. But for now, take your time and study up this price data. Go through the USD JPY charts. Study on how price traded on Monday. If you were to look for lower prices, using this, the point of interest, which was pointed out in the video as an example, use them as an example for you to study on how price did the shift in structure on Tuesday. You can see it's fully aligned with a weekly delivery. In a weekly delivery, we want to see the shift in structure, a reversal after a manipulation on Tuesday. Price did that manipulation on Tuesday after running out Monday's high, enticing traders to buy. Look at all the sell side liquidity, did a shift in structure, retracement, 1 hour fair value gap as your first entry. Target should be for price to fill the daily fair value gap, but take half of your position as soon as price goes below the new week opening gap. Then you hold the remaining position for price to trade completely to fill in the daily fair value gap. Price traded lower from another entry, which was my initial entry because price missed out my first entry. Retracement, 1 hour order block, respected it. Price traded lower, came close to the target, did a retracement to this other block, respected the other block, traded lower, took out the full target. Took another entry from this other block. Full target was to trade to the other block. I wasn't looking for price to trade completely to the weekly gap, the weekly new week opening gap, because even if it's my full target, I'm just looking for the low hanging fruit, which was the other block. But it was a 3 hour trade for price to trade to the other block, taking an entry from this area here. Price trade to the other block, did a shift in structure as soon as price retest, trading back to the new week opening gap. Study on how price traded lower to that new week opening gap. But if you don't have time to trade on your own personally, you can easily join the Forex Trading Empire Signal group, which is my own personal Signal group. If you're interested to join that Signal group, In the description below, you can see my Telegram profile link there. That's the only profile link for you to use to contact me. I see people using forging to be me using different accounts, try to contact people trying to use their link to contact me through the comments. Whatever link you find in the comment is not my own profile link or my own signal service. I do delete them from the comment section in the YouTube videos, but sometimes it takes me a little time for me to not to find out those links to delete them personally. So if you do find anyone trying to tell you to contact them through WhatsApp or whatever means, please do not contact anybody through the Telegram, through the comments section. The only way for you to find my own personal Telegram profile link, it should be in the description. You check out the description, you can find my own personal link there. Do not contact anyone from the comment section. Those are not my accounts. I don't put any WhatsApp number or any Telegram signal link in the comment section. You can contact me directly from the description below. That is it for this video. Make sure you do your own personal study on how price traded lower this week because this is a well delivered week. Make sure you do your own personal study, and I'll see you guys in the next video.